time for some 8-1 for your health. Join with us now. We've got Miss Tracy Lake, who is the herbalist, co-owner of Intersections out in Huntingdon. Welcome back to the show.
Oh, thank you. I'm so excited to be here again.
Exciting time of the year. Of course, we're talking about the holidays, you know, the hustle and bustle. You're always good about helping us find our calm. But you have a really great suggestion for a homemade gift idea.
Yeah, so you can use these as gifts, or you can just use them if you're entertaining as well. And so I always like to add herbs to what I'm making so that I don't have to use as much fat or salt or sugar and those other things that, you know, we get plenty of. Right?
Yeah.
So first I did bring back the fire cider that we made last month. And so it's all completed. I strained the herbs out of it. You can see better this way, I guess.
Okay.
I strained all of the herbs out of it and made sure to label it. So if you're making it at home, you know, make sure to everything that's in it, that it's fire cider. I put when it was created, and also when I strained it, so that I know both of those things.
And this is like a 6-week process?
Yeah, usually. I only left this one for 4 because that's kind of where we hit.
Okay, right.
But anywhere from 4 to 8. Most people leave it about 6.
And this is one of those things you kind of take as a shot,
Yes.
just real quick, usually bang it back.
So it's very spicy because as you remember, we put incredibly spicy stuff in there, and apple cider vinegar just has that, you know, fermented.
Yeah, and I'm going to try a little bit.
So you don't have to. You
poured a little bit in here
I
for
did
me.
pour a little bit in.
And remind us of the benefits that we get from something like this.
So we would use fire cider to stimulate circulation, to give you that little boost, right? Gives you that little boost.
Wakes you up.
Its biggest helpfulness, and here's a cracker if you'd like a cracker.
Yeah, I brought my coffee here to wash that down. Sorry about my breath. There's garlic and onion in this that's been fermenting.
But it's immune boosting. That's the biggest reason that we use it, is to boost the immune system. So if you take a shot a day, and not everybody does that. Some people just keep it on hand, and just if they start to feel like they're getting sick, and then they would use it maybe 2 or 3 times a day to kind of boost
like
their
a
immune
shot
system.
glass full?
Well, I think that might be a double. That was a gift. I don't know if that's a true shot glass. I think that looks really big, but
someone must have got that in Tijuana. It kind of looks like that to me. Hey,
they travel a lot, so maybe so. But today we're going to make the cream cheese with herbs. So I put in chives. You can just jump them right in.
Okay.
And we should have the recipe for you. I don't know if it'll be on the screen, but it'll be on the blog.
Okay.
If it's not.
And this really adds some different flavor and I guess some benefits as well when you add these.
I'm going to say not that many benefits.
No,
honestly,
just the flavor?
Just because it's such a small amount. You know, when you're talking about a half a teaspoon or a teaspoon for the entire recipe, you're not going to get those great kind of herbal benefits that we would think would be boosting our wellness. What it does do, though, again, is let us not add other things that would, you know, might be more harmful.
Sure.
So if you just want to dump in, this is the cream cheese.
This one here,
Yep.
all of it?
Yep.
Okay.
All of it. I measured it out.
Okay.
So, and I'm going to throw in the caraway seeds, and I love these. These have lots and lots of flavor. And I ran out of my cute little envelope, so I have a baggie. And you can put
that
this
works.
Because this is the last bit, and this is that is mustard seed. So
Okay.
it's ground mustard seed. Yep. And then you just stir it up. And it was in my car, so it's a
little bit chilly.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's good. Oh, wow.
And I think that this is better if it has been left to sit and kind of let the flavors blend.
Right.
It also softens the seeds. So any seeds, so like we use caraway seeds in this, those are a little bit harder, you know, when we first put them in, but as they're with it, then it tends to soften. So I think that's good. If you just want to use the back of the spoon, you can try some on a cracker here.
All right. Give it a whirl. Yeah, and it's like a nice little dip for people to enjoy with vegetables, crackers, that whole assortment.
Yes, or you can put it in a, what are those called? Crescent rolls, you know, and kind of fold a sheet of it and fold it inside there just like you would brie or something else. I usually bake it a little bit and then add that because the cream cheese will get too melty in the oven.
Very good.
So you should have the recipe for that. That's one of my family's favorites at the holiday season. And we carry this blend at the shop. You can just pick up the blend so you don't have to find all of those herbs.
Yeah, you have a
That's
variety.
going to be bigger, more important for the butter because there's so many that go into the butter.
Okay.
So if you just want to start opening and pouring.
All kinds of, so tarragon, what are you putting in there?
And so this recipe has, I have to look because I never remember it off the top of my head, but it has ground celery, so making sure to grind the celery seeds up. If regular celery seeds, you can just use it in your mortar and pestle to grind it. Summer savory, tarragon, parsley leaf, marjoram, thyme, and chives. And with both of these, I just bought, blocks of, this is 1 stick of butter.
Okay.
And this is 1 block of cream cheese. So I just put them in their bowls, and then I used my mixer to get them so that they were whipped.
Yeah.
Because it's just easier to stir it in and also easier to serve from.
Yes, makes it more spreadable.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there's a lot more going into this. Okay, and then we just, same thing, you just kind of incorporate it?
Yep, and that might be harder because it's butter. And again, it was in my car all the way from Huntingdon. So,
hey, that's okay.
But we have this blend at the store as well. And you want to make sure that it gets really blended in there because there's just so many herbs in it.
What would you do with this typically from here once it's
So
all...
I will use that. Also, I'll put it on crackers or I'll put it on bread. But I will also use it sometimes in recipes, like over a fish or chicken, something like that. Kind of to just build in, again, just build more flavors in.
I love that. Yes, this is definitely going to be very flavorful.
Yes.
The other component we want to talk about too, of course, with the holidays, in the new year though, you have some different restorative yoga programs happening at intersections there?
We do. So we have 2 workshops that are coming up in January, and one is the yoga for ample bodies.
Yeah.
And so I know that can feel a little bit intimidating for people who may not want to be in leggings and going to a yoga studio, but really the benefits of it for the sense of peace that you get at the end. And yoga can be very gentle and kind, and it helps keep your joints moving, which a lot of us have trouble with, especially in the winter.
Your flexibility, mobility, all of those different things.
And so also we have a workshop for chair yoga. And these also will, you can get credits for CEU. If you're a yoga teacher and want to learn more about either of those things, you're welcome to come. We will give you your CEUs for it. Or if you're just somebody who's interested in learning more about it.
Okay,
yeah, I'd love
really
it if you
good
visit
stuff.
us.
Yes, and of course for this recipe, the fire cider, any of the herbed butter, the cream cheese, or just details on Intersections itself, you can head over to their website, their Facebook, give them a call, or stop by there in their store.